Hello Captains, this is Kent again and welcome to the Flight Show. Welcome to part 2 of our GSX review. Now we are going to be looking at the GSX for debarking the aircraft. Now, so since this flight was from New York to Los Angeles, I thought I would just start here with our final and get things going. So why don't you just strap on in and watch this approach that we're having on KLAX. Okay, so we're reducing our speed to 170, which is our speed for this particular leg. We have our air brakes out, soon we'll drop down to our regular speed, and that way we will be able to arm our speed brakes.
Checked. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Flaps 5.
Speed check, flaps 5.
So our missed approach is 3,700, so we'll go ahead and set that. We are now at our final waypoint, so we'll reduce our speed to VREF. My aircraft. Landing checklist.
Check the landing flaps.
Indeed.
Speed brake is not armed. Checked.
Totally messed that up, but that's okay. We are good. Flaps are coming down. That warning light will go off in just a sec.
1,000 feet. Approach not stable.
1,000.
Checked.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Landing checklist complete.
Okay.
Traffic.
You seem to be coming in pretty good. And we're going to be putting this...
500 feet.
Okay.
500.
Auto throttle disengaged.
Approaching minimums.
Continue.
100.
Minimum.
50.
Continue.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes not up.
It's like my frame rates went through the floor here, but that's okay. Manual braking.
Check. $60 knots.
Okay, so to the point.
Check.
To the point I don't know why you thought I was bringing up my throttles. To the point of this, we are here to actually look at GSX, not look at my terrible approach. So let's go now to our taxi, and we will see what is what. Or should I say, we will taxi to our stand, and we will see what's going on. Okay, we should be coming on to the stand now, so we will be able to see GSX in its entirety for debarking the aircraft. Need to go ahead and turn on the APU. Alright. And let's get a little better view here so we can see what's going on. We are turning on to the stand 219, which is already waiting for us. So let's get our speed down. Okay. And here they are. So the staircases are already waiting on us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're right there. So let's make it do what it do. Alright. Outside to look and see where the 777 stops, which is right about for it. Okay, I'm making an executive decision. I'm cutting these bad boys off. She's engaging in her shutdown flow. So in a second I'll cut these engines. Well, the engines are now cut off. So I guess I can go ahead and ask GSX to do what it do. Those doors open just a tad early. You'd think you'd wait for the things to come up, but okay. We'll let that slide. There we go. Now, why these guys are driving over to this side, I don't know. Not entirely sure. But the staircases are in position. Okay, you guys were already on that side. Why did you need to come over here? So that's a glitch. Yeah, definitely. But, yeah, some AI issue there, but we'll let it slide. Now we're just waiting for the buses. And the buses should be here momentarily. Meanwhile, the cargo can go ahead and be dealt with. And as it stands, it is doing just that. Now, as mentioned in the boarding process, this deboarding, I am not going to anticipate being very fast. So if you really are into watching this sort of thing, you're in for a treat. But it takes a minute. But there's okay. Here comes our first bus to retrieve our passengers. So let's see how they disembark. Now my frame rates are looking pretty good right now. They got a little dicey when we were approaching the airport, and I'm working on kind of dealing with that. Depending on the airport, I just really get some bad luck coming into KJFK by Dream Team with frame rates. They kind of fall through the floor, but once you get to the stand, everything looks actually rather smooth. So I'm gonna have to. I gotta do some research on that. Now we have been notified that the passengers are deboarding. The bus has arrived and the doors are open. Let's see what happens. And here come our first passengers. Clearly they've had a bit of a flight. They seem to be dragging. But this is definitely a nice addition to GSX. It definitely gives the feel of a living, breathing airport. So as you can see, they come down with their carry-ons and they head over to the buses. Meanwhile, cargo is being, unloaded. Pretty cool. I have to say that I'm going to definitely give this a thumbs up. Evidently, a couple of bugs to deal with. Now, if you just looked up in the upper corner, that's 7 passengers out of 339. Now we have 9 passengers out of 339. So this is going to be a minute, and I'm not going to make you sit here and watch all of it. So we'll be back as soon as we get the majority of our crew off of this airplane. I'll give you a little minute to salivate. Looks like some elevation issues here. They're walking through concrete, but we'll figure that out later. That's not GSX, that's this airport. Okay, we've got no passengers left. It is time for that last bus to disembark, which leaves us our flight crew. So they are backing up out of here. And they have got a full bus. Even the driver's detail. Now, I don't know what was going on with that backing up bus back at JFK, but here, these drivers kind of got it going on. They know what they're doing. Makes that turn, calls it good.
Check.
And here comes the flight crew bus right here. They'll be going off to their particular hotel where they'll sleep overnight, get a required 8 hours of sleep, and then they will hop back on and fly to the next destination tomorrow. Now, they're not coming out until the bus gets here, so let's just take a look. and air is here. That is kicking it out there. Nice.
Nose light coming on.
I don't know what the elevation problem is, why half the wheel is in the ground. I'm going to have to check that out. But for now, that's okay. Like I said, this is the first full flight that I'm using GSX version 2. So, of course, we expected some glitches, but that's cool. Here come our flight attendants. There's one coming out the front door. What about the rear? Not as such. Two came out of that, I should be expecting a third. There she goes. She was handling the back of the airplane, so you know. Hello, ladies. Woo! She looked like she broke her ankle. Oh, that walk looks painful. Alright, so I think that's all the flight attendants, and now we just have the captain and the first officer. Let's see what we got going on here. Certainly they're not coming out of the back. No. Patience. Patience, my boy. And here they come. And this will finally complete the flight from JFK International to LAX. Well, I hope you like this little preview. There's much more to GSX, but I got to play with it before I go videoing it. We just wanted to see, how does this work with a good PMDG aircraft? And a lot of people who have PMDG use, FSCrew. They're not really meant to work together, but just wanted to give you an idea. If you got all that going on, what would it look like? So, with that being said, we'll say goodbye to our flight crew, and I'll say goodbye to you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you choose to subscribe. I'm going to ask you to subscribe and leave a like. Leave 1,000 likes, even better. And I will see you in the virtual skies.